Hi everybody, Jo from October's Tarot here. Hope you're all okay. So this is a reading for Aries. Can you believe, Aries, that we're into October already? So this is your October love reading. What we're going to do is we're going to look at your current connection, whether that's somebody you're with right now, you're connected to at the moment, you're thinking of, or you're connected to, or somebody that you've had sort of in your past and you're thinking about. I thought put those two together because I just found that past person and current person were just always merging into one. So I've kind of put those two together. So essentially it's just the person on your mind. And then next, after that, we'll look at what's coming up next for those of you who are single. So if you're not in a connection right now, what's coming up next for you? Okay, so these are of course general readings. If you'd like personal readings, if you're finding that these are, readings are resonating with you, you like the style of my readings, and you'd like me to look at your personal situation for you, please do check out the description box. I'd be delighted to read for you. All of the information that you need is there, and I do turn those around very quickly so that you have a nice quick answer, should that be of interest and help to you. All right then, Aries. So your current connection then, the person that you're thinking of right now, whether you're with them or you are, hoping to start a connection with them, or they're a past person, let's just have a little dig in and see what the current situation is. Just get the backstory so that we can understand if this, you can understand if this message is for you. Okay, so then universe, please, what can you tell us about the current situation between Aries and the person on Aries' mind? What we want to know, please, is the current situation that we're going to be looking at in this reading. What's the situation, the backstory between Aries and the person they're connected with, the person that they're thinking about today during this reading? Oh, okay. So Aries, there's somebody that you met that you had a really strong connection with and you haven't been able to shake the thoughts of them with the Devil card. Yeah, there's somebody who kind of tempts you, dominates your thoughts. But at the same time, there's some reason why I don't know. There's something holding you both back from this connection, or one or other of you is holding back from the connection. You might sort of have your guard up or feel a bit defensive around the situation. One or both of you might feel that the other one has options or are keeping their options open. They're certainly not, you're not feeling that there's a commitment to you happening at the moment. Aries, this is your energy here coming through with the Fool card. I think you feel really passionately towards this person. You would quite like things to move on passionately. Move on or start up, something quite passionate, I think, is the way that you're feeling. I think this person who you're feeling has been keeping their options open. They've possibly been working on their money and their finances. They appear to be staying single because they've perhaps got their guard up and they've maybe sabotaged relationships and connections, and they feel safer by themselves. There is this energy where there is a connection between the two of you, and so a decision needs to be made on the future of this connection. So will you return to each other? Will you start something up and move it on? Or will you kind of resolve any sort of strangeness that might be happening between you if you're sort of in a current connection right now? So there's a decision needed in what's going to happen for the future, but there's a lot of connection here, strong connection, strong passion, but something that's just kind of holding this relationship back for some reason. So if this resonates with you, likely to be your story, let's dig in, Aries, and see what we can find out about it. What's going to be happening in the month of October for this connection? Hopefully you'll know from what we've just looked at whether this is your story we're looking at now. Okay. So universe, what can you tell us, please? Let's look first of all at the person on Aries' mind. We want to know their thoughts and feelings. Let's look from their perspective particularly. How are they feeling about Aries? What's their view on how they'd like this to progress? What's their intentions? Okay. 4 of Cups just came out onto the table there. Hopefully you can see me shuffling here. Okay. That one wants to come out, definitely. Felt that in my hand. So we've got the Five of Swords, we've got the Four of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Six of Wands. Okay. Knight of Coins. Just get these out on the table, Aries, and then we can have a look. Nine of Swords. Then we've got the Chariot. Okay, let me just have a little look then and see what these cards are telling me about this person's feelings. So I think, first of all, what's coming through to me is there is an energy of holding back. Maybe they are unsure that they can trust this connection. They're not sure they're good enough. There could have been something that was said, even if it was inadvertently, or something that happened that made this person feel a bit rejected or uncertain of your commitment and integrity to the relationship. Just saying it as it is here, Aries, that's what I can see. They're doubting that this could work. They're feeling a bit unsure and uncertain from that point of view, but they do want things to progress. We've got fives moving on to sixes, and they would like this to work out deep down. With this energy, they want it to work out. They would like attention, and for this connection to carry on in terms of attention from you. We've got the Three of Wands here, which is where they're hoping that you will continue to perhaps give them attention, or you will come towards them. They seem to be expecting you to do that for some reason, Aries. I don't know if you have been largely the person to give a little bit more or take initiative in the relationship, and that's what they're kind of expecting. The Knight of Coins. So I think they're not taking any speedy action. They are reflecting on things. They've got a lot of anxiety, as I said, but they do want progression. They do want things to move on. They're just being very, very slow about it. And I think really what they would like and would make them feel comfortable is if you were to initiate things and to move things forward. But they want any emotional distance between you, any physical distance to close here with the Chariot. Ideally, what they really should be doing is just letting the process happen, going with the flow and letting the universe decide almost. We've got the Lovers card, which again indicates this really strong connection between you both. They feel this strong connection. And then we've got the World card in reverse. So they don't feel that there's been any closure here. They feel there's unfinished business, something more to pick up and look at. We've got the Four of Wands, which indicates they'd like a stable relationship with you, something solid, stable for the future, maybe a home in the future together, possibly even marriage or commitment. And the Justice card also suggests that there is potentially some sort of legal situation that's either on their mind. So again, we could be thinking about marriage, although that's not particularly a card I associate with marriage, but it is a card that can indicate that somebody's going through something at the moment that could, have legal situations surrounding it. So whether that's to do with children and childcare arrangements from a legal perspective, whether it's to do with buying or selling a house, divorce, whatever it might be, even if it's, sort of trouble around driving offences or something, but there's something legal that's kind of on their mind swirling in the background, Aries, that they need to take care of here as well. Okay, so I don't know if this is resonating for you. Let's have a little look at what the mutual energies are then, and what the likely outcome is for this situation for you guys. Universe, what are the mutual energies for Aries and the person that they're currently thinking about? What's the likely outcome here, please? Mutual energies, likely outcome for Aries and the person on Aries' mind in October, please. Okay, so what have we got here? Well, we've got the Chariot again. So you both want things to move forward. You both want things to improve between the two of you. Any distances, whether they be emotional, physical, whatever, you would like them to move on. Two of Cups, you want a relationship, and I'm seeing that there's likely to be a relationship between the two of you, either continued relationship or an improved relationship, or you two coming together if you're not at the moment. Knight of Swords, so there's clearly a lot of attraction between the two of you, but the need to talk. You need to talk things through. There are things to be said. Like I said earlier on, there seems to be unfinished business. I think you both feel that you need to talk about these things. Yeah, here's the Knight of Wands as well. So you've got the Knight of Swords, which is talking about communication and somebody wanting, or both of you wanting to sort of come towards each other to communicate. And there's also this Knight of Wands energy here, which is passion. But just be wary of this, Aries, in terms of the Knight of Wands can potentially be a bit of a confusing energy. It can be where somebody's really hot and heavy and keen and coming towards you fully one moment, but then sort of gets a bit worried about things and starts to withdraw, and you don't quite know where you stand, and that's not a pleasant energy. So if that's going on between the two of you, if you're contributing to that in any way, Aries, just be mindful of that. We've got the Four of Wands, which is a beautiful card. We did see that just now. This person would like a stable foundation with you, trying to manifest you, and actually that's a mutual energy. You both would like that to come towards you in the future. I think, yeah, you both feel like you would like to be with the other one. There's a desire there. There's a wish there for you to be together. And once again, you're very interested and curious in what the other person's doing, what they're feeling, what they might be up to, how they are viewing you as a person and your connection, what they would like for the future. That's very much on your mind. You and this person. It's a mutual energy. So the Knight of Wands progresses into the King of Wands, and we also have the Two of Wands as well. So there's a crossroads here where you two have got to decide which way you're headed. But the mutual energy really is one of passion, wanting to move things forward, wanting to have a relationship, wanting things to be really stable between the two of you. I am seeing a little bit of hesitancy due to fear of being hurt. Perhaps past traumas are impacting and causing, just this fear of moving forward, fear of opening up, fear of being vulnerable. And I think that is definitely coming through for your person very strongly, Aries, but I think you could be feeling it too, and it's only natural, isn't it? So it's very likely that could be the case. Universe, anything else you can clarify, please, around mutual energies and likely outcome for Aries, please? Mutual energies and likely outcome for Aries. And the person that's on Aries' mind. Let's have a look, Aries. Okay. Oh, yes. You're going to come towards each other and communicate. I don't know who's going to take the initiative. I think it might be you, Aries. I think it could be you. Two of Cups coming through again. So that was here. The Two of Cups was here. Look. Ooh, I'm messing up the spread. I'm messing up the cards on the table. But essentially, yeah, I love these cards. They are beautiful cards. But here's the Two of Wands that came out. Sorry, Two of Cups. Apologies. Showing the desire for a relationship, and here we have it again. Very mutual wish for a relationship to develop between the two of you, Aries. Definitely. Sorry for the messy table. Hope nobody gets upset by that. This communication is going to start small. Any offers going to, of being in touch with each other or seeing each other or doing anything in terms of next steps is going to be small, but it's going to progress into better, more solid things between you. But there's anxiety, Aries. There really is anxiety on both of your parts here around this connection, but it's because there is such a strong connection that's coming through. Okay, let's just pull a romance oracle for you in terms, for this connection, to see what's coming up for you. Romance oracle for Aries, please, universe, in relation to this connection that we're inquiring about. have a look then. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I said there was a lot of passion here, didn't I? And attraction and chemistry. And that certainly seems to be the case. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So you might be finding this person's behavior is a little bit difficult, again, because they are hurt and they might not quite be your usual type, but there's certainly still this very strong connection. We've got the wedding card and we've got separation cards. So Aries, I don't know if a separation needs to occur to enable this connection to happen. And maybe that's partly why there's a holding back here and an anxiety and a distance and all that kind of thing. It could be because someone else is potentially involved at some, there's a connection that needs to be moved away from to move towards this one. It's encouraging, a light-hearted, flirtatious energy is adopted between the two of you to sort of help having heart-to-heart conversations. We saw this, there's a huge desire between the two of you to talk about things. One or both of you may have children, and that could be affecting this connection, or there could be something just connected to family generally and children, about desires for the future or something like that, where you need to align, and that needs to form part of your conversation, Aries, as well. Okay, so Aries, that was your message. Your messages for October around your current connection. I do hope that was helpful. Please do let me know in some form or fashion if you feel that was your story and it was helpful. And now we're going to move on and just have a quick look at what's coming up next for you. So if you're single, you're not in a connection, so there's nobody on your mind at the moment. Horizon looks clear in terms of love right now. Let's have a look at what's coming over the hill for you, what's coming up, who's coming in next for you, what situation, universe. What messages do you have for the highest good of Aries, please, around the next thing coming up for Aries? What's the next thing coming up for Aries? Seven of Swords. Okay, right. Ten of Coins. There's something that's going to come up actually that in the long run is going to make you feel safe, protected, looked after, sort of defended, if you like, and looked after and protected is the word I'm looking for. Protected. Yeah, we've got the Six of Cups as well. I think this is going to be something lovely coming up for you, Aries. Knight of Cups. Yeah, somebody's going to come slowly towards you and make you an offer of something sort of really, really nice. Again, I just feel that, something might be ending to enable something beautiful to come in. Yeah, there's a card where maybe somebody was with somebody previously, they are now single. And that's leading them to start to look at their options. Yeah, that's definitely coming through quite strongly, Aries. Seven of Wands. Yeah, somebody's feeling quite they've got their guard up, they're feeling a bit defensive, but they want to look after you. That's I'm getting like a nurturing. They want to look after you, they want to talk to you, they're going to come in towards you and sort of tell you how they feel. So I think somebody's going to end up in a situation where they previously weren't available to pursue you, and you're probably completely unaware of this person right now. They're not on your radar. You may know them, but you may not have even considered them as an option. So I think this is going to be a surprise coming in for you, Aries. Yeah, I think this is really going to work beautifully for you in the future. And there's a lot of communication. There's a lot of need for communication to line up. You two are sort of not quite on the same page right now. There might even be a little apology, about the way this, things might have gone down between you in the past. But yeah, something's ending here to enable this opportunity to come in. And there's a lot of passion. This person finds you really attractive. They've noticed you. There's a lot of chemistry on their side. Like I said, I'm not sure you're even aware that they've been checking you out and are interested here. Aries, but you know, I think this is going to be a little bit of a surprise that this person is now available and they've got you on their mind. Right, universe, what else can you clarify, please, for Aries in terms of what's next in love for Aries? What's next in love for Aries, please, universe? Anything else to clarify? Oh yeah, this person's having some anxious thoughts about this. What should they do? They've spotted you. You're on their mind. They feel this connection. They don't know if you feel the same here with the Five of Wands. You're not sure. They're not sure you're lined up and you're feeling the same way. They realise something would have to come to an end, and they're going to do something about it. Yeah, you are their wish fulfillment. They're also going to need to heal from whatever this is that's gone before. Yeah, we got the World card, so a new cycle starting up in the Ten of Pentacles, so potentially like a power couple. Yeah, they've just got to see the truth of their current situation, deal with that, and then they're going to come towards you, Aries, a little bit out of the blue. So that's very interesting, isn't it? And what message do we have for you from the numerology card? Let's see what little message is coming through for you. Oh, okay, here's two. He's felt the energy coming through the cards into my hand. Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay, so I did say something's got to come to an end here to open up this opportunity. So nothing's yet set in stone. Hold your vision. So you know, you might have a really clear idea and picture of what it is you're looking for in your next relationship. If you hold on to that, you will manifest it. Conclusions are within reach. Yeah, so something's afoot here in the background here, Aries. That's going to sort of play out and come in and yeah, be what you were hoping for and what you were looking for. But it's not quite there yet. This person's got to work through their current situation first before they can properly come in towards you. Okay, but you are the person they've set their sights on and that they are very interested in, Aries. So yeah, this is going to come out of the blue. I have a feeling you don't see this one coming. You don't know what this is. You don't know who this person is. So yeah, you won't know if this resonates right now, is my guess. But you might, you know, as you go through October, you might want to come back and revisit this. And please do let me know at that point if it starts to make sense for you and it starts to play out. All right then, Aries. So yeah, those were your messages for October. I hope they were helpful. Thanks so much for joining me. Please do drop me a like. Please subscribe. I do post all signs readings very regularly as well. So there's bound to be lots of those coming up that, you know, may be helpful to you. A lot around sort of reconciliation. Will people return? Will they reach out? All the big questions that seem to be on people's minds when they're in a connection that they're a little bit unsure of. I do try and cover those very thoroughly and give very clear answers on those. So I do look forward to seeing you in my future readings, and thanks so much again. Bye for now.